if you look really closely at the picture frame of the picture that's supposed to be completed, you'll actually see moldings that resemble a Nintendo Entertainment System controller. So you got the D-pad right there, you got the A and B buttons there that are in a vertical position rather than a horizontal position, and you also have the start and select buttons etched in. So yeah, it's basically mirrored across and just slanted just to make it look like a picture frame. Same with the other three sides. So yeah, just another cool Nintendo Easter egg I never picked up on. Once again, the background artists never cease to amaze me in this game. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. So in the last part, we completed the first 8 out of 16 sliding picture puzzles. We just got through with the King of Red Lions. I must apologize. It will take me just a moment to prepare the next picture. Please, if you could briefly wait outside. With pleasure. Alright, so we'll just take a quick innie and outie, then we'll come back to picture number 9. Alright, picture number 9, we have Orca, our sensei. Okay, so obviously the trident tattoo of his goes in the bottom left corners, the bottom right corners, sorry. And the spear, obviously that goes without saying. Okay, so there's a lot of dark browns and light browns in the background, so let's see. Okay, so his spear is mostly for the left column, with a bit of dark brown on top with a little light brown for the rafters. And basically his ghostly face goes in the middle. Just that unsettling stare of his. He has no pupils. It's just the way this old man functions, I guess. He's not blind. If he was, he wouldn't have partaken in that and in sparring with us. And now we are officially the master. The student becomes the master, if you will. Okay, so let's see. Another look. Just one last look. Okay, so the darkest square is the second down from the top rightmost square, which is just another rafter. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and so yeah. Of course, the spear's in the background. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, so yeah. I do indeed. No thank you. Okay, let's begin with Orca, our teacher, our sensei. Okay, I think that'll do it for the top leftmost, or the leftmost column. Let's see. Alright. There's tattoo. Alright. So that's the left column and bottom row in their place. Okay. Just narrowing it down. Okay, so this mainly is gray, dull skin. This man needs to get out more often. He needs to see the sun. He's overdue for a tan. Alright, that completes Orca. Alright. Yes, sir. Another round of money. Alright. Give me the glorious greens and blues. Hoping for something more lucrative, but whatever. Okay, so let's move on to picture number 10. Picture 10, we have Grandma. Such a sweet lady. Okay, so yeah. Oh, she's right beneath the place where the hero shield once was. We never really figured out what Scooty actually did with the thing after he got the mirror shield. I just assumed that he just tossed it aside and just never bothered with it again. Just kind of adding insult to injury in their family name. Just heartless little shit. Okay, so anyway. So yeah, is there any way to treat your grandmother with respect? I think not. Okay, so let us see. Okay, so her big head is a huge key indicator here. Okay, so obviously the white hair goes on the top row, along with the green in the corner. Well, I don't think we have the green. It's basically only appears once we complete the puzzle. But we got the dark blue in the bottom left corner, representing the rug. And for everything else, I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. Okay. Alright, bottom row complete. Okay, so I guess instead of the left column being completed, I get the top row complete as best I can. Okay. Okay, so that's the left half. So that's the left column. Alright, almost there. Alright, and Grandma's done! Look at that smile. Such a sweet lady, isn't she? She raised her grandkids well. It's too bad all these events befell them, but they grew from their experiences. Such is life, I suppose. Alright, money, money, money! Alright, on to picture number 11. Alright, so who's our subject for the 11th picture? Aha! It's the mad scientist from Windfall, the shoe jelly shop patron, what's his name? Doc Bantam. Okay, so yes, the guy with the stylish lab coat. Magenta really is his color. Okay, so basically the main distinguishing feature in the background is the filing cabinet. And there's a lot of filing cabinets, and there's even a jar on in the most right column that we've also got his arm in that one, so that's not a problem. Okay, so let's see. So it's basically just a blank dark brown on the very left column, so that's a no-brainer. Okay, so the filing cabinets are without a doubt going to be the most tricky part, because they all look the same. But if we can at least get his head together, it's probably no big deal. Okay, so maybe... Alright, so, at least we know where the bottom of the filing cabinet is. So the majority so the panel that has the majority of the filing cabinets goes two rows down from the top. So, all right, let's begin. Okay, that's the bottom row complete. Let's try the method from the last time and go for the top row instead of the left column and see if that works better. Okay, that'll do it for the left hands. I'll do it for the left column. I was thinking I could solve the top column, but I think there's still a bit of hope there. Okay. Alright. Doc Bantam is complete. Alright, yes. Well done, Master. Well done indeed. Yeah, just don't want to know where those rupees actually come from. As a matter of fact, where does the butler come from? Just is this place supposed to be haunted? I mean, is the spirit of the butler who was supposed to guard this place with the Triforce charts still haunts this place? Okay, well, anyway, let's move on to, let's see, next picture, and then we'll take a short break, and then we'll move on to the last four. Alright, next picture, Quill! Our postman godfather. He might as well be our godfather at this point. He's basically been with us throughout most of our journey. Well, the majority of the first half of our journey, we were attempting to rescue Ariel. By the time we did, and we were tasked with recharging the Master Sword and searching for the Triforce, he was basically nowhere to be seen. So anyway, okay, so the bottom half is with his mailbag and his wings. So yeah, just look at him, just with that stern look in his face. But don't be intimidated. He is as friendly as they come. Okay, so the majority is a bunch of white puffy clouds, which can easily trip you up. They all look the same, just... Okay, well, the column on the left row looks... Okay, so mostly I would just want to focus on the blanks of the sky. Okay, so on this side we got just kind of like a little... We've got more puffy clouds in the upper two rows. Okay, so and there's also puffy with a little bit of blue on this end. So yeah, the clouds in the background are the real enemy here. Because you can't tell them apart. Okay, well, let's go for it. Alright. So, our favorite postman, let's go. Okay, that'll do it for the bottom row. Here comes the trickier parts. Okay, so let's do the bottom rows. Actually, I think the one right here belongs further up, so... Okay. Let's see, okay, I'm getting close. Okay, so half the time I don't even know if I'm making it better or I'm making it worse. I'm usually just winging it. No pun intended. Yeah, this is tougher than I thought, but I think I'm... Ah, dang it. Base is off. Ah, stinking hat. Stinking top of his head. Just... It'd be so frustrating. Oh, wait a minute. I think I had the cloud pieces in the top left section mixed up. Alright, I think I got it. Yes! Alright, pout time. Alright, Quill is complete. Alright, yes, well done, etc., etc. Alright, fork it over. That's right, blow it out your ass. Or your wooden door, I guess. Alright, so 12 down, only 4 left. Okay, so we might as well take a quick break and then we'll be back for the last 4 pictures. Alright. Alright, we're back. Now, on to the last 4 pictures of our sliding picture puzzle-a-thon. I know it hasn't been nearly as exciting as the actual adventure, but we've already finished the main adventure, so yeah. Okay, for lucky number 13, we have Niko! Our old swabby! Alright. So this one actually looks simpler than the other 2, because the doorway he's standing in front of is clearly symmetrical, and you can clearly tell the left from the right, so... Okay, so obviously the pants and striped shirt, the skull pants go on the bottom, striped shirt goes in the middle, two rows, and his little bucktooth face goes on top with his blue bandana on top. Alright, simple enough. And I guess the bottom 2 corners are the ones that'll kind of throw you off. Okay, so the one on the left is one that kind of has a little bit of paler brown on top, and the other one is mostly chocolate brown, so... Chocolate! Okay, so it's a lot simpler than the others. So I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't... that it wasn't presented earlier, but okay, let's go ahead with lucky number 13. Really glad for the arrows in this one, because the brown in this almost matches the backdrop of the picture. So yeah, you can easily mistake it if there weren't any arrows for a panel itself, so... Alright, so bottom row complete. Alright! It's a lot simpler than the others, honestly. So yeah, I'm getting better at this. Most of the time I'm just winging it, I just don't really know what I'm doing. And just farting out more rupees. I'm just gonna assume that all these rupees just come from an alternate dimension. From his butthole.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, so there is our old swabby. So what's next? What's picture number 14? We shall soon find out in just a sec. Alright, number 14, Beetle! Still need to get our gold membership from this dude, but we'll get it in time. I love his poster. It's just like the police are just trying to confiscate his belongings. It's just like, no, officer, I swear those bears weren't mine. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's just his pose, just with his hands up, and it's just like, I swear, I'm not in contraband of any illegal drugs. I'm not in possession of any illegal drugs. Okay, so anyway, with jokes aside, there's a lot of stuff in the background that can really throw you off. Okay, so obviously his legs and pants go on the bottom floor, and it's just his scrawny body and head go on top, but good lord, is there a lot of sickly green in the background that can easily throw you off. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to be kind of relying on just bits and pieces of his arms and hands to kind of guide us. And as for the corners, well, let's see, there's a bit of black rug in the bottom left corner. There's kind of a mostly light green with just kind of like a little spike of dark green on the top left. And for the bottom right, we've got mostly dark green with just a teeny bit of black rug. And for the top left, for the top right, we've got kind of a light green, brown, and a bit of grassy green on the very edge there. Okay, so let me see if I get them memorized. So left row is black rug on the bottom, green spike on top. For the right row, we got grassy green on top, and for the bottom, we've got dark green. So, okay, let's try it out. Well, actually, scratch that. That's since there's one panel missing that's not going to be available until the end. That's the top right doesn't count. So, but anyway. All right. So let's double check. Okay, black rug, legs, dark green. Okay, so I got it. Oh, the dark green is already in position. How convenient. Okay, so yes, they do indeed intrigue me, Jeeves. Alright, just like that, the bottom row is complete. What a cinch. And one goes in the top corner. Alright. Okay, so the two halves of his stupid face. Just need to find out how to scramble them and put them in the right position. Alright. Yes! Beetle is done! Please, I swear I'm innocent! Okay, I believe you. Okay, number 14 is complete, and our prize is more moolah. More pointless, wasted moolah. All this glorious dough could go towards charity, for all I care, honestly, at this point. But anyway, on to picture number 15. Picture number 15, what could you be? I see a Moblin staring at me. A big, fat, ugly pig monster with a spear and lantern. The classic. Okay, so, could this be, Maggie's so-called love interests? The Moblin? Mo the Moblin? It's a possibility. Okay, so, let's see. So, this one takes place at night, so, there's dark blues instead of just the casual puffy clouds and, all up in there. Okay, so, those iconic features are down below. Okay, so there's a glow from the lantern on 3 out of 4 panels on the bottom, and just kind of like stone cold gray on the leftmost, on the bottom leftmost square with a little bit of spear there. And the spear kind of goes diagonally towards the second row up. And the very top corner is just mostly dark blue with a little bit of light blue gray in the very tip-top corner. Okay, and for the topmost ones towards the right, it's just another puffy cloud. The one on the very end. Okay, so that one won't. The square on the very top rightmost square won't appear until the picture's done. So, okay, so just gotta look out for the one that's kind of shaped like some sort of dog or something, something like that. Okay, so and then there's the one with the arm stretched out and the lantern. Okay, so the lantern's mostly stretched out towards the bottom 2 rows, and okay, so split the shine with the hooves on the. Okay, so I think I've got this. I might be wrong, but let's do it anyway. Okay, let's begin. Picture number 15, the classic Moblin monster. Alright, so yeah, and the 15th round of Amusements of Nobility. His words, not mine. Kind of looks like a creature of its own just staring at you in some weird way. Okay, so just make sure the glow spots go on the bottom. Alright. Alright, bottom row complete. Alright, so I think that's the correct ones for the topmost row, so let's see if I can... Okay, so that will do it. Okay, so just gotta work on the 2 central rows. Okay, so I think they'll almost... one whole section there. Alright, boom! The classic Moblin. Here we see the classic Moblin, patrolling the once powerful and evil Forsaken Fortress. Sadly, that is no longer the case. Alright. And with that, that leaves 1 picture left. And in case you're wondering, it's 50 rupees per completed puzzle. I checked. And I do believe there's even bigger cash reward if you complete all 16 of them. Yes, for each picture you complete, all these bulbs on the side light up. Alright, 1 left. And for picture number 16, the very last, the Helmaroc King, the bird monster that started it all. Without him, Scooty would have never found the courage it takes to be a hero, so in more than one way, even though he ruined his birthday and kidnapped his sister, we do have to thank this beast for committing such deeds. Scooty would have still been just a casual boy on his island with not a care in the world, instead of the little man he is today. Okay, so we're gonna do the final picture of the Helmaroc King. Okay, so this one is pretty tricky. Mostly because of the blues and the skies that can obviously throw you off. Okay, so the one on the very top left is solid pale blue, and one on the very bottom is the tip of one of its wings, and the second one down is its head, obviously. And for the second row down on the very left, we've got a bit of cloud there. Okay, and as for the top rows, mostly it's beautiful evil plumage. Okay, so there's a tip of its feather on the second square on top. And on the third square, it's got a more intricate pattern of its primary feather pattern on its wing. And okay, so the back half is its tail, and the bottom right square is a solid white square. So as long as we remember that the top left is solid blue and the bottom right is solid white, we should be good. And I do believe that's Tetra in its talons. The way the thing appeared at the very start of the game. Alright, so just a bit of its tail plumage. Okay, so I think, okay, so yeah, they saved one of the trickier ones for last. How fitting. Okay, so I think I have a good idea of what I need to do. I could be wrong, but here goes nothing. The very last picture is the Helmaroc King. Okay, that'll do it for the left column. Okay, that'll do it for the bottom row. Okay, second row down. Alright, the Helmaroc King is done! All 16 sliding picture puzzles are completed! Well done, Master! Well done indeed! You are among the most talented gamesmiths of the noble classes! I offer you this as an expression of my respect and admiration of your skills. Please accept it. Alright, check it out. Yellows, reds, and even a purple. Use it wisely. I will indeed. Or at least I would if I had any wallet space, but who cares? More gorgeous loot. Okay, so yeah, for all the first 15 puzzles you complete, you get 50 rupees. But if you complete the 16th one, you get a whopping 200. Time to start jumping for joy. And all that. Alright. So that was basically it for the sliding picture puzzles. So not much of an award to come out of it. It's just for fun. And if you're in desperate need of dough. And look what happens when you come back inside after you complete the 16th puzzle. Just give it a minute. Just gotta shake his hand here again. Always a cheerful fellow. Cheerful old bean. And it resets. So yeah. It resets back to Booger Boy from Outside Islands. So yeah, the cycle just repeats itself, okay? So yeah, we just spent a couple of hours for basically just cash prizes. But if you are feeling up to just spending a little bit of extra time, then and if you really want to challenge yourself to something that's more for fun rather than quest related, then that's your game. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the descriptions of the Nintendo Gallery, which we now own since Karlov has split the scene. Wonder where the fruity sculptor maker has gone off to. Nah, that's not important. So anyway, we shall finally take a look at our Nintendo Gallery and the first 3 to 4 rooms of figurines in the next part. Check their descriptions. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you will leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this is Toon Gamer 23, signing out. I seriously would like to know more about the lore behind the butler here. I mean, what was his name? Did he have a name or something? Does he complain when it rains? Does he get wet and have wood rot or something? It's kind of a miracle that he hasn't rotted away guarding the former place of one of the Triforce charts for a long time. He just stands there menacingly with grace, of course. But it's still wonder what how he functions, just what his purpose truly is, what his past life might have been. Just another fan theory that remains a fan theory, I guess.